Hey everyone, I'm Val. I'm the guy that run the combatants run in the chill rush that we're gonna be able to see in a bit. I wanted to make this video just well first to rewatch my own run, share my thoughts on some of the stuff that happened, and also be able to give you like some of the tips and tricks that I couldn't really talk about during the run, some of the things you might not know about, like just my general thoughts of it. So it's gonna be both like a rewatch or like reaction to it, and yeah, just a way of like trying to make you understand how the game works and how to make it work to your advantage. So yeah, I'm wearing an X5 shirt. If you don't know what X5 is, it's a charity organization. It's not my first time participating in a charity thing, but except like I'm already fumbling around. Like basically, X5 was just an organization where you could raise money for it for by playing video games. I did multiple 24-hour stream in the past to raise money for it. Yeah, I'm buying it because I felt that was appropriate. That's one of my favorite shirts. It's very very fucking cool. But yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I have the game in the corner. If I'm looking at this because I'm looking at my second monitor, by the way, just to let you know. I have the game like open if I need like, some explanation on like to show things during gameplay. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Oh, and the screen is a bit stretched just to because don't worry about it. But yeah, let's just dive into it and see what the past Val had to say.
Into our next run, which will be combatants from
I'm gonna pause a lot.
a certain Val 1407.
So yeah, first I'm gonna pause a lot. So first off, I'm gonna say it during the introduction of this game, like on the run. My goal for for this cherry rush run was basically to bring out the most positive, cheerful people on my couch and make the game as funny and entertaining as possible to contrast for the hate, the hatred, the like people saying that this game sucks, that it's not fun, that it's shit. I wanted to contrast that because I know so many people like this game is like the most divisive in UFO 50, and I wanted to like my main goal for this one from the start as always has been more than a speedrun to be able to make people try to like this game or at least find it entertaining and funny, which is what was my first playthrough of it. Was that the game was very like it was just very funny. I had a good time, so I wanted to make people uh, have the same feeling about it and not like try to shit on it unconditionally. So yeah, anyway, that was I just wanted to say what was my main goal for this run in general. We're gonna see why in a second. Uh, I I'm very blessed. There's so many people in the chat, as you can see, cheering me on. It's a lot. Dude, it's so peak already. Ectic was watching my art. I didn't see that. Hey, I'm Val1407. I'm a red ant that can speak. I first want to shout out Natalie Smallswise for making this incredible PNG tuber and a whole lot of other cool UFO 50 PNG tubers. As for me, I'm a moderator of the community Discord, of the subreddit, and as someone once called me one time, which I thought was a hilarious title, I'm the Mr. YouTube of UFO 50. I was the first one to record all 50 series entirely on YouTube, and it was a big experience. It's very updated actually. Now, like a lot of strats on my thoughts on the games, I changed quite a lot. But I still occasionally put like some bigger matches recording on over 50 content in there. You can tell that my voice was I was very shaky. I was very stressed, panicked. But yeah, like just to add onto what Pastor said, yeah, like so I forgot even I'm not making that up by the way. Someone literally I forgot his name. It's Keen something Keen BC. I on Discord at some point joined the Discord and they were like, "Hey, you're the Mr. YouTuber with 50," and I was like. That's such a funny title. I don't know. There's something about it that's so funny to me, and it stick to me the whole time. I was like, yeah, that you know what? Sure, I will accept that. So that's the little like anecdote for you guys. But yeah, no, no, yeah, that's pretty much what I have to say. That was a good intro, but yeah, I was very like during the whole run, I was locked in, and I was very stressed, as you can tell, because first off, Derek Yu is gonna be appearing in the chat. Derek Yu watched my run, which was is already incredible to think about. The developer of this game was watching me play, but then like 200 people, 200 plus people were also watching the game on the run, which it's a lot to be in front of such an audience. So as you can tell, like the nerves is there. But yeah, anyway. So combatants. My goal in this run is to make it as funny and entertaining as possible. You might be wondering why I have such a big couch for this game. The main reason is that, as some people might know, this game is very divisive in the community. It's probably the most hated game in UFO50. People think that it's slow, not fun, boring. So I wanted to change those expectations by bringing some of my best friends, some very lovely people that knows how to bring a smile to everyone, and a lot of positivity. So first off, before I introduce the full couch, I want to introduce the wonderful Smo. She's hosting right now, and not technically here, but I still consider her part of the couch because she loves the funny young game.
I sure do.
Then I have my right-hand man, Mr. Rotondo himself, the come to God, and one of my best friends.
Hey, Guri Zuri here. I'm so excited to see Val run Rakshasa. He's gonna crush this 14 skull. Wait, oh wait, this is the wrong game. Oh, we're doing Combatants. Okay, yeah, Combatants. I'm so excited for Combatants, man. This is gonna be so awesome. For real though, Combatants. It is a really divisive game. Val is kind of single-handedly responsible for making me come around to it a lot more. So yeah, I'm pretty excited, and I'm here to support Val.
Yeah. So if you don't know about the little anecdote that Guri said, which by the way he didn't tell me that I was gonna do that bit. Oh yeah, well actually Glove said it. Yeah. He says borrow the world record in my art. It is the world record, by the way. As far as I know, no one has done more than this. I have the world record for the revive minigame in Rochester, having 14 scores, 14 revives in a row, which is insane. I People love like talking about it or like memeing about it and saying, "Oh, wow, he's so talented." This is a very RNG mini game. I just want to say the mini game is extremely RNG heavy. So it while it does require some skill on like mostly like a reaction time, like be able to react to stuff, I more than like an extreme like talented gaming thing. It's more like a lucky thing. Especially the 14 schools was a lot. But you're not here for. I just wanted to say you can watch the 14 schools video. It's on YouTube on my channel. If you type like 14 schools Waukesha or something, you're gonna be able to see it. The full thing is there, both like the shortened version and the full cut. Yeah, thank you, man. Then I have RPM. I don't know if you know him. He's been around Chirish a bit, I think. I don't know, he did like a few runs on commentary or something. Totally just didn't carry the whole thing.
Yeah, I just dipped in real quick. No biggie.
So RPM is the runner of this game. Like he has the world record for this game. He knows his shit, and he was very helpful in doing commentary for all the run. Like he's very knowledgeable about like most of the game in like in the first place. But yeah, he knows his shit about Commander, that's for sure. And he's one of my great friends. So I'm very happy that he was able to join me on be able to like share some lights about some of the mechanics. Then I have the lovely Amaretosis slash Vania Cat, a ball of cuteness and happiness that always shares love around.
You guys are too sweet. Hi, my name is Emeritosis or Vanilla Cat. I do actually like combatants, I'm just not very good at it. My real role here is to sing the Vanilla Cat song if Val requests it, but also just to provide general support in my company.
I forgot about that completely. I'm sorry, Vania. I completely forgot that you even said that. I was so focused in I would have loved to tell you to do it, but I completely forgot.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, Oh, no problem. And finally, the Mr. UFO50 himself. It's Glove the Glove, the actual real seaside driver with the crazy amount of energy.
I'm here. I have much energy remaining. I'm so excited to watch you play Combatants. I know you've been a fan of it for quite a while now, and I know it's going to be really fun watching you play it. So thank you for having me.
Yeah, no problem. I'm gonna just like quickly start the game, but not don't start the timer yet. Just to quickly do a quick little introduction because it's gonna be kind of out of a while. Just to show what's going on. Yeah, let's just do this and don't start the timer yet. I'm just gonna show like the first level, like just to explain a few things. So as you can see, there's gonna be a bit. So you can see the, by the way, like I don't know if many people noticed that because you can see the donkeys on the top right. I was keeping the cutscene like so fast that you could already see it, but yeah, the donkeys on the right. But yes, I played with the combo cruise mode. I want to. It's something that I didn't talk about during the run. Uh, this mod made my life way harder because it's way more difficult to be able to differentiate the soldiers and the workers. And it was very difficult. I was basically having a gamble every time I was approaching on. Is it a soldier? Is it a worker? I didn't say that. I forgot to talk about it, but this was a huge detriment of the run at some point. Bit of a visual difference there. From the base game.
Oh.
Yeah. So Combatants is a pseudo RTS where you control a cute little Blancus, and the goal is to kill every. Okay, first of all, the reaction in chat was exactly what I expected it to be. That was exactly why I didn't go first to the main menu because you're gonna see later that the cartridge did change. I went into this exact menu, pause, so that everyone would not like I did again. Actually, something I forgot to mention is that I do not like do scripted things. Like this is not even scripted. Like what I'm saying, it's just like full improv. I hate doing scripted things. This was one of the first time I wrote a full scripted intro, like a full thing for what I had to do and what I had to say before fully starting the game. I had like a wall. I have my notepad. I can show it later. I don't know. It's not that important, but yeah, basically like everything that I said during this intro, absolutely every word was just fully scripted, which is not something I do usually at all. I do not like to do scripted things. Every Donkus on screen, I know it's awful because Donkus is obviously a god. All enemy units have twice as much HP than your units. We have 6 and we have 3. And you can also notice that every Donkus has funny little names, which makes them all very unique in their own way. In the middle, you can see the little piece, which looks like the rings for Hyper Contender. You can bring them to your queen to produce more units. There's 2 different types of unit, the worker and the soldiers. The big difference is the soldiers can shoot. And both have their own set of commands that we're gonna see later on. But yeah, that's basically it. Just quick mention for people who played or want to play this game. The keyword is experiment. The first 3 levels are fantastic tutorial for experimenting. It's great level design, so I heavily encourage you to just like play around and see what works, because the whole point of this game is to abuse the AI and the mechanics to advantage. So this is something that I talked about it like a bit on Discord. I really wanted to talk about the game design of this game a bit. Okay, let me run back. This level is a great tutorial level. The first 3 levels are great in themselves, but this is a fantastic tutorial level for many reasons. Because it's, like I said, the keyword is really experiment. You have this huge playground in the middle. You have like that huge things of like left side, right side, and the middle is just full of rings where you can basically just like wander around or like do your thing and trying to see what works. Like you can see what the rings does, or like the rings, the peas. So yeah, I because of the donkers, like you can see like how the enemy units and your own units interact. The first thing you see in this game, and it's something that it baffles me that people don't realize, even though it's literally the first fucking thing you see in this game, and people have commented in the chat, the enemy eye gets stuck on the walls. it's like the biggest mechanic of this game, that the enemy AI is fucking dumb. It's so stupid. And the main way of winning this game is to take advantage of it. Like, as we can see, like, so many hands are stuck against the wall. Again, and people do not realize that for some reason until later. But the first level clearly shows you that, which I think is great design, because the wall strat, as you can gonna be able to see during the run, is for me my favorite strat. Like, it's my favorite way of playing the game is abusing walls. So yeah, like that's something to mention. But yeah, this level I think is perfect as an introduction, because you can really like do whatever the fuck you want and just like have fun. So it's great level design. So I heavily encourage you to just like play around and see what
You
can see what the queen does. Abuse the AI. The mechanics to advantage. Yeah. Let me see
Well
what I
said,
did.
though.
So yeah. One last thing before we start, I'm gonna give a quick shout outs to Morzis and Gridhead for making those two mods. Morzis made the Combatants one, which is like the Donkus visual one, change the sprites, and Gridhead the Combatants with names one. Morzis is an incredible friend. She gave $500 freaking dollars earlier just to show you what she cooked. So kind of crazy. And yeah, like I basically just asked them like yesterday to make everything work, and we just did it on the fly. So yeah, I don't know, crazy. But yeah, let's just run into it. So if you're ready, then 3, 2, 1, let's end. So before we start, yeah, I want to talk again about the mods. So this is two different mods, like I said. Moses made the one with the combo curse, called combo curse, and the Ungraded was the one with names. I'm not kidding when I said that. Like, I basically asked. My first incentive was, I forgot to say that. Actually, I just realized it's weird because it was in my script, and I guess I skipped it. Actually, there was more that I skipped in the script. I just realized. Was my first incentive was to shrink the screen size after every level. That was the plan for like basically like weeks. On like one day, like Saturday, during the event, I forgot which one I was watching. I think that was one that mode. The mode. Was it? No, that was not Magic Garden. Which one? Oh, that was the Onion Delivery one. I was watching Onion Delivery by Itsu, and I saw the red card. I was like, that's kind of cool, actually. I wonder if I can do something. It went wrong to my mind. I was like, oh wait, maybe I can showcase Combonkers. I was like, wait, maybe I can showcase the combatant with names too. So I literally randomly yesterday, well, not yesterday, but let's assume it was yesterday. Like I went to Mordis and I said like, maybe I'm gonna showcase your mod. And like 5 minutes later, she replied to me. She was like, "Yeah, okay, you can, yeah, like sure, you can do it." And I asked her like, is there gonna be any conflict between like the two mods and stuff? Like, am I gonna like, is there gonna be an issue? And she tested it for like a while to make sure everything worked. On Greenet too, like both of them, like I basically asked them like on the fly, and I just want to reiterate, like they were like on point. Like they made sure like everything was working properly for me. Um, like a day before, like basically with no time, we're just like, yeah. Greenhead even added a few things to it, which I still don't really know what he did, but he said like, oh, I added some funny stuff into it. I think it was just like more funny names into the mod. But yeah, like shout outs to both of them because they were like on the fly, like on point, like with the modding. No crash, no anything. So yeah.
I just want to say, I think it was really smart of you to front load all of the explanation because now we can all go into this and appreciate how nice your strategy is.
Because the first level is gonna be very fast. Like basically, you
We shoot
not gonna-
stars, of course.
yes,
Of
it
course.
shoots out. You're gonna see a big service. You
can
like
see-
the wall. Sorry. Okay, yeah. You see Green Eye Chat, I did add some new rare names, so it does show. Okay, like that's really, yeah. Hopefully it doesn't crash, but I think he tested it enough. Yeah, so they were both like
this
just
game are very broken and breaks the AI completely.
actually you can
As
see my Steam on the bottom right.
enemy was just
straight up not seeing me. If you stay close to the wall, it just completely breaks the enemy. Yeah, as you can see, like I was I was against the wall on the enemy eye was just not seeing me, which again like completely breaks the game. So like, this first level is extremely easy to win. It's kind of hard to explain a bit of it works. Let me show you back a little strategy that I didn't really talk about. Like basically, when an enemy ant goes towards a ring or like a piece, it's gonna go backward for a split second, which is very helpful to deal a little bit of damage. Like as you can see, look at Stefan. You can see that they always do that. Like once they grab a ring, they have like one frame where they go the opposite way of where you are, which is what I'm using to inflict a little bit of more damage and have a bit more time. So it's a little bit of strategy that you can use.
We shoot
not gonna-
darts, of course.
Yes. Something I talked earlier about the HP in this game. So this is like my interpretation of it. I'm pretty sure the code is kind of different. The enemy AI has 6 HP and you have 3. Every hit, like every shoot, like projectile you hit does 1 HP. And if you ram into an enemy unit, it's basically gonna do the same amount of HP that you have to the enemy unit. I believe on the enemy unit is gonna do half of it. So, for example, I'm gonna give you an example to show you. So let's say that the enemy unit has only 2 HP left. So they're gonna be like the color is gonna change. Once you go below 3 HP for an enemy unit or 1.5 for you, you're gonna be in danger. Well, I actually think it's 2 for you. I don't know. But anyway, sorry, I'm bad at explaining this because it is kind of difficult to explain with word like exactly what it's kind of more like I don't know. I'm rambling. Anyway, for giving you for example, like I said, if the enemy unit has 2 HP, like you shot it 4 times with the darts, you have your 3 HP, you're like your full life. If you ram into each other, the enemy unit is gonna die, but your on your enemy your unit is gonna have 1 HP left because it's always running up, I think. I don't know what to explain. I'm so bad at this for this kind of thing. I'm sorry. Again, I recommend just experimenting. It's very hard to explain because it's more of a feeling. I want to say, like I know like when I can or cannot ram into an enemy, to before they kill me or they can't kill them. Like I don't know. It's hard to explain. I'm sorry. It's very hard to explain. So this, like the walls in this game are very broken and breaks the AI completely. As you can see, the enemy was just. Yes, it should. I guess I can explain with what happened there. The first level is gonna be very fast. Like basically, you.
We shoot.
As you can see, that's exactly the thing I should have started with that. This is exactly what happened. As you can see, the enemy has now 2 HP left, and I'm at 3.
Darts.
Oh, actually, that's 5, so it's
Of
even
course.
better. It would have also worked with. Yes. So it ran into me, it dies, and I took 1 HP of damage. It shoots out. If the unit would have 4 HP and it ran into me, I would have 1 HP left. If the enemy unit has 3 or more HP, you die with it. I think that was pretty clear actually. So this, like the walls in this that's what I should have said. Completely, as you can see, the enemy was just straight up not seeing me. If you stay close to the wall, it just completely breaks the enemy eye. Basically, just make everything that the enemy does in half. On I don't know. The like every attack is just, the game. I don't know.
I'm about to get way better at combatants.
I'm shutting up.
Yes, you are.
Is this also regicides?
Another little bit of tech, which that might be actually completely false. I should try it actually. I've never actually tested it. What I like to do when I'm against a queen, is to mash it the button for shooting a dart, but at a specific interval. So I'm pretty sure that if you mash too fast, your projectiles are not gonna happen. You have to kind of mash in rhythm, or it's gonna kill the queen faster because you're gonna both do the damage of the ramming against the queen and the shooting. That is not officially tested, but I like to think that it does because it feels like you're killing the queen faster if you're shooting inside of
You're
it.
killing the queen.
But I could be
Yeah.
wrong. I guess so.
Sure, I guess so. I mean, do you consider that queen like just the queen of that area, or like are they all kind of?
So skirmish is a very easy level. I have basically nothing to say. The best strategy, as you can see, as you're gonna be able to see, is to use follow on every soldier and then hold every time. Follow, hold, follow, hold. This is the biggest strat of the run that you're also gonna see, like just in general in front of the run. But like for this level, it's very very useful. Something that I have not mentioned, and that is something that I think you could probably take advantage of it, but most of the time I don't really see a point of it. Every unit has a different command. Like soldiers and workers have different set of command. They both have their own follow, hold, instinct. I always do like if you do the soldier, the worker one, it counts as like every int. Like the first option for the workers actually counts both workers and soldiers. If you only use the soldier commands, it's only gonna count the soldiers. So it's some only using the soldiers command could be helpful, but most of the time it's way easier to just like press right, press down, press left, because you have to press twice otherwise just for the soldiers. And having only the soldiers is kind of like not that helpful.
Like
But
Games.
I'm pretty sure there might be a way
multiple
of
So
like using it to your
you'll
advantage.
notice on this level that there isn't a big donkus. The big donkuses in combatants are like queens that allow you to make new units in exchange for rings or little pieces of honeydew in the base game. This level really interested me when I first booted it up because, as you can see, there are no queens present. You just start with what you've got, and you have to clear out the map of the opposing side.
I love that in the chat they're just joking about the names. That's the funniest part to me. I'm glad that people are enjoying it.
Without making any new units, which Val has done
Yeah.
perfectly. He made it look easy.
Let's say a moment of silence for the ants you lost.
The map
Oh
of
yeah,
the
I forgot to showcase this, but the more that the monster for every
opposing
on that
side
die, I should have shown
without
that.
making any new units, which
But
Val has done perfectly. He made it look easy.
Let's say a moment of silence for the ants you lost.
I do.
So surprise is like the biggest roadblock, roadblock. What do you say like that? Roadblock. For like every player that play video game, it's the hardest level. Okay, wait, hang on. Before that, again, just to go back to the game design of this game, the second level is a perfect level for the commands system. Like be able to see what every command does, like the instinct command, the follow, and the hold. Like you can see what the command does. Again, perfect tutorial level as a second level just to be able to interact with your ants, having a big army and see what it does, like how it works. Great level design.
Level the opposing
Um,
side
on
without
then you have like this is another piece of great level design to me. You can go to the left and go to surprise, which is a really hard level. But if you struggle with it, you have another path that you can go up to the top. But it's made in a way that you might not see about it. You might be like, oh damn, like of course you're gonna go to the left. Like you see the next level is right there. So why would you not go there? But if you struggle too much, you can't go to the top. You have another option that goes to pincer, I believe. And I just wanted to say, like, to me, like this is again like great level design because it kind of shows like the path that you have to go, but if you pay attention enough, you can see the alternate path that you can go through because
making any new units.
you're gonna struggle with surprise, and if you're like tired of it, you're gonna be annoyed. You're gonna be like, well, let's see if I can do another level, and you can see the other path.
Here is a very
So surprise. Like I said, surprise is the biggest roadblock of this game. So many people struggle with it. It's like it's like the biggest thing that, because after like the first tutorial levels where they're very easy, very simple to understand, you have this level where you are like heavily like disadvantaged. Like the enemy has like a shit ton of rings to their like to their, well, like piece to their ring, and you have nothing on your side. But again, something that people don't necessarily pay attention. What do you see in the middle of it? A wall. You have a big wall. Like I'm not gonna use this strat there, but for casual players, you see that big wall in the middle that separates you. It is actually something that you can use to help you. It's actually very helpful. I might be able to show. Should I even showcase it? Yeah, I guess I can try to showcase it. Um, Let me see. I just realized I have the Combatants mod still. Ugh, whatever. Um, which kind of annoys me. I forgot to install the mod. Oh well. So let me show you why the wall is actually such a good thing. If you stay next to this wall, you can basically like completely break the AI. Like, look at this. You can just okay, I'm even gonna let like those die. You can stay to that wall and look at how it breaks the AI completely. It does not know what to do. And it's there, like it's there for a reason. This wall is just okay, well, this one was just unlucky, but you can definitely use this wall to your advantage. Like, just stick to this. Like, if you are having really trouble, like, you can just stay there and it's gonna be like very helpful. Again, it's not a constant, but just as a casual strat, it's something that you can definitely do. But yeah, anyway. But the strategy that I'm gonna use is like the most consistent strategy for this level. This is like not even that hard to do at all. And I heavily recommend, if you're struggling with surprise, this is the thing you should do. Oh, oops, sorry.
Infamous level among.
So, first off, this has a bit of RNG into it, so you might not be able to do it the first try. I would say like 70% of the time it works. The main issues is birth. It's the end that the end on the bottom, the queen. If he goes directly down towards the peas, you have a big chance that you're gonna get fucked. If he goes like there,
Casual players.
like this was already very risky. Like that's not a good situation. But you want this one to go like as much as possible to the right.
And I guess bingo players alike.
What I like to
This is
do,
surprise. This level gives people a lot of trouble, and I would describe it as the first real kind of choke point of frustration.
yeah,
for
like
most
and
people
then like I
casually.
break, I
This is the
break.
wake up call. Yeah.
Yeah, this is like the where the real kind of tutorial begins in my mind. Like, this is where you learn how to actually play.
Gary is true, by the way.
How
This is
Combatants, well, doesn't want you to play.
again like great tutorial level in some ways, because you have to learn like what you learn from the first two levels and then basically like use it to your advantage there. But let me show you like what's the ideal situation for surprises in a way better way. What I like to do for this level is holding my two soldiers on the right to be able to get the first. You're gonna see like, so basically what I like to do is I go there and I'm like, this is great. That didn't work properly. Okay, I don't have sound, so I can't. I don't know if I'm gonna show you a bit of tech after. Okay, that's perfect RNG. Kinda. Okay, so there you see, like I putting them on hold so that basically the end on the bottom dies. So you're free with that, and then you can just oh, that's kind of bad, but well. I'm bad at explaining. I'm sorry. I'm trying my best. Something also to mention is that ants that have a P above them are slightly slower than the one that doesn't. Which is on especially when you're gonna see, but it's best to just stay like close to an ant before, because if you're too far from it after they grab a piece, because they do like a little like I talked earlier, because they go a frame in the opposite direction, they are gonna lose sight of you, which is really bad. So you want to always be in sight of the ants that take peas with them, because otherwise they're just gonna go back to the queen and fuck your complete. Which is why, like right now, I'm sorry I had to pause because I can't really do anything else. But if you look back and look at the frame, I stayed in the middle so that the ants would keep following me. So basically, always keep a bit of distance. Don't go too far, otherwise, like they're gonna lose sight of you. But yeah, that's basically like the big strategy is just to use the queen as a shield. Yeah, that's it. So yeah, I'm gonna redo it one more time. But like I said, my two soldiers, I want them to kill this unit. There we go. Which is why I do hold, because I do not want my friendly unit to kill one of those, to try to kill one of those on top. This is perfect RNG, by the way. Like, yeah, well, perfect. Like, yeah, that's exactly how you want it to be. Like, this is a consistent way of doing surprise. So now you know. Now you know you're not gonna be able to have trouble with it. Let me go back to the run now. Yeah, so I'm using the. I'm sorry if I'm talking like kind of bad. I'm very bad at explaining stuff. I'm trying my best. It's one of my big like I guess like flaws is that I'm very bad at explaining stuff. So I'm trying my best. Sorry. The queen to protect me from like the ants. It's a very like variable. Oh, Derek is there.
Hey,
Yeah.
Oh, Derek on screen.
Let's
Shout
go.
out.
We're taking Derek to the final queen.
let's go.
Let's go.
Let him have the final shot.
I can try. Let me see. Let me see if I can time it right.
Oh, there he goes. He got one in too.
Oh, okay. Oh, he's kind of
He's a little
stuck
shy.
though.
Yeah, he needs
Yeah,
your
I think you
guidance.
gotta make him follow you, and then there you go.
No, it's kind
Get
of
him inside
like
the hitbox.
yes, like ants to do tends to get stuck on queen sometimes and not. I love that Direct in the chat said me. So like I said, I'm not gonna talk too much about it, but yes, your soldiers and the enemy soldiers, sometimes when they go from the against the queen, it's always from the bottom. I don't think I've ever seen them from the left, right, or top. I believe it's always from the bottom. Sometimes it just sort of it gets stuck and do not attack the queen, which is unfortunately what happened. Do damage. You have to. I don't know. It's kind of part of the jank. You have to deal with it.
So how many
Maybe
levels
they're
are in
afraid.
Combatants?
There's 12 levels. We're gonna go to the final level before finishing the cherry. Well, you're gonna see later, but yeah, we're basically gonna do like this. Is it the final level before? I was just, I don't know what I was doing. What am I doing? That was not what I wanted to do. Yeah, I was just like, I don't know what I was doing. I was just to focus on my speech. So yeah, the spider there is kind of Komodo is one of my favorite level actually. Because it's kind of fun to just try to just to do it. The spider there is pure bait. I would not recommend to use it. The main reason why, and I think I'm explaining that later. I forgot if I do. When a spider is inside a wall, it breaks the AI and it just goes into a random direction. As you can see, there's a lot of walls in this fucking map. So the spider is not gonna follow you unless you specifically like try to make it into the path. Like once it's inside the wall, it's random. It can go like anywhere. It's not gonna see you anymore. Even if you're like 2 centimeters of it, it's a random direction. So that's why like using the spider is complete bait. It's also this level is not good for the gift. I do not recommend if you want the gift, which is kill the spider, I do not recommend using this level. It's gonna take way too fucking long with your shitty soldiers to do it. Here's the level later on. But yeah, otherwise, Commando is very straightforward. I don't think I have much to say about it. You got introduced to those blocks, which, as you can see,
We got
you
to
can
touch on the spider.
We have
Yes,
to.
please
Right?
do.
He's wearing pants. Absolutely
Put some
crazy.
pants. Oh, he did.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he
Yeah,
already did.
he did.
He also looks like he's
And
wearing
some
glasses.
glasses even.
Yeah, right. He's
He's
a
a
little
distinguished
studious.
gentleman.
That's not what I meant when.
So, Kurt in the chat said that can you do Nemo as well, Secret World? That was my plan at first, but because we are so late on schedule, I didn't know if I wanted to introduce it right now because after this level, or was it before? Because it's right where it is, or after the run, I didn't really know what to do with it, and also my goal was not to talk about the meta narrative of this game because I feel like it's more fun if people try to figure out themselves what to do what you do with the like what's the point of this game in the meta narrative or like what's the thing. So I was conflicted on that, but I think I made the right decision in the end. I wish I could have just like maybe shown where the level is, at least. But I definitely my plan was always to not talk about the meta narrative of this game whatsoever. This is I wanted to specifically, like I said in the beginning of this video, on the run, make this game paint this game into a new light with like positivity, entertaining, funny, on like contrast like all the hate, like the oh this game is bad, this game sucks kind of thing.
And I said, let's touch on the spider, but yes, that too.
Uh,
So the spider is a big kind of more dangerous unit that acts independently. It can kill your units just as easily as it can the other sides.
That's annoying. Yeah, so the big strat I'm using is basically keep following, then holding my soldier in place so that you can shoot like on like basically like where you're putting them. This was just very lucky, by the way. I got fucking lucky that I survived that. Oh god, that's terrible. Oh god, yeah. Oh my god.
Good save though.
Yeah. This was again one of the because I was so focused on what I was trying to say, I was not paying attention to my gameplay. That was literally what it is. Otherwise, I would have never done that. You're gonna see something that's very interesting on RPM 1. I'm gonna talk about it.
that was a good save.
As you can see, it shoots
You
diagonal,
still
and
have all
then
your ants following you.
it shoots down and kills me. This is a random occurrence that can happen. It's very well, not very rare, but it's rare. It's not something that's usually happen. Once a unit is locked into a place, like where it shoots, like when an enemy unit starts shooting into a place, it does not switch direction whatsoever, but it can. It has a very random chance of happening, and it's very annoying when it happens. I do believe that this is I didn't look at the code. I don't know exactly how it works. I do believe that the closer you are to the unit to like a different angle. So as we can see, like I was clearly like down instead of diagonal, like where it was shooting. Like the closer you are to a different angle, the more chances it has to happen. But this is very unfortunate it happened because like that does not happen usually. To avoid that, I heavily recommend you to go basically in between angles, like in a spot that like you're in between diagonal and down, like just in the middle, so that it does not happen or doesn't really fuck with you, but it can happen.
It's really nice at this
Oh,
point.
no.
Oh, he got
Oh,
unlucky
you
with the
don't have a
flick shot,
queen
though.
in this level, so you can't respawn if you die.
Yeah.
Yeah, occasionally.
Go ahead,
The
RPM.
guys that
Sure.
occasionally the guys that shoot at you will flick. Shouts to flick.
Mhm.
They'll flick
to flick.
at you, but usually when you are in range, when a donkus, I'm sorry, when a donkus is in range, they'll fire until you move out of range. So you can kind of use that to your advantage to get a donkus in range, and then kind of maneuver around where they're shooting their bullets. Yeah, to kill them without taking damage. but sometimes
that
they
is-
just randomly flick
mm.
like that, and
Yes,
I
they do
don't know if
randomly-
anybody knows why.
Yeah, like again, RPM is so much better at explaining stuff than me. He basically like explained what I just said in a way better way. No, yeah, it's just a random jank. I don't know. It's again part of the experience that you have
I
to
think the
deal
only
with.
person who holds that answer is Tao Nomura.
It is
So
his
I-
unique vision.
It's exactly.
I do like to be. Something I also wanted to mention is that the soldiers can crit. So sometimes some of the shots go 1 pixel over than usual, and it's again also a random chance that can happen. I don't know why it happens, but sometimes it does, and it's very annoying because I do believe that it happens way more with. It never happens with you. I don't think it happens with your shots. I think it's only the AI. Could be wrong about that, but yeah, you're gonna see that a lot. That like sometimes when you have a unit like you look at those two, you're gonna be able to see that some of the chops go farther than some of the others. Be like alone for some of it, just because I do not want my soldiers to die for the next section. It does make it like a bit easier. Like I you can see like there it just stucks. Like it just the aim is stuck, but sometimes randomly, yeah, it just the AI can just randomly turn around to you, which is unfortunately when it happens.
And your main ant is so much stronger than your little ants.
No, it's not. But I was confused because by Glove's question. Fuck you, Glove. No, I'm joking. But the soldiers, we're basically a soldier. Like it's the same amount of power.
That's interesting.
Yeah, identical stats. That's right.
I was gonna,
Okay,
whatever.
we're coming up on the enemy queen.
Oh, you can just finish the level just like that. You don't even have to free the other ants, huh?
No.
Yeah, we walked by the spider
That's
earlier.
clever.
He was kind of just chilling in this level. He'll come into relevance a little bit later into the run.
This is my least favorite level in the game. This is not my least favorite level in the game. It was for a while, but it's my second least favorite, I think. I need to think. Yeah, it's my second least favorite. Because this level is very RNG. This is one of the two levels. This and this is it. That I feel like there's improvement that can be made, like on like a more consistent way of doing it. But I haven't really found it. So yeah, like this level is extremely RNG in a speedrun kind of thing. Because I'm gonna talk about the south part. The south part of this area does not matter at all. The ants are not gonna go to you. The one at the top. Stupid. Because like there's ants basically going from the top, the north east, and the. So the main issue is both that shitty little ant like Ari on the top, but mostly it's the top right. The RNG that I got for the push was like amazing because most of the time you're gonna have like like a ton of ants going right into like the little stack of rings. Oh, it's very annoying. My strategy is exactly what you're gonna see. I like to just try to deal with it. Like I'm running with it. I'm just staying there, using my one soldiers to basically like try to shoot every ring, using the little strat that I talked about. That when an ant grabs the ring, it has a frame where it goes backwards to deal a bit more damage. On prey, that it works. So it's kind of a lot to manage. That's pretty great RNG. Like, so, oh yeah, my God, that's pretty good because like every end like was just like this RNG was really good because first off, it was only one end that came, and then the top end came after. Uh, most of the time you're not gonna have that. You're not gonna be this lucky. Most of the time you're gonna see either two ends coming from the top right, or the top man is immediately gonna bomb rush to you, or just gonna wander around like fuck your cycle. It's very annoying. It's not a fun level. Top right usually
Yeah.
like speedrun. Love to just something that you can do is on. It is doable, which I think might be a better strategy, is to use using your queen as a shield, baiting every end that comes to the stack pile and then putting them behind your queen, which I'm pretty sure is like the strategy. But the thing that's annoying with that is that it's such a weird cycle on like the diagonal with like the sack in the middle. It's not as easy to do. It's doable, but you're not Stay gonna be on able to you. to. I don't know. It's kind of annoying, but it is
Yeah,
a
they're
strategy that you can
collaborating.
use.
I think I remember playing this level for the first time in bingo without ever seeing it, and then I was like, I can't do this. It's just way
But yeah, this was perfect energy because I had two hands, which was basically one for like enough for soldiers.
above my pay grade.
Yeah, that's a hell of a one to jump into on the fly.
Anybody feeling
Yeah, for
intimidated
sure.
by combatants right now?
Something I never mentioned, by the way, is that I put make soldiers. I always like quickly at the start of a match, I go up and do make soldiers for that the queen make soldiers because you can ever make workers and make soldier. It's always beneficial to have soldiers, except workers are like very basically useless unless you really need more. You're gonna see later, but unless you're basically alone, which then it helps.
Oh,
Well,
you
I'm
know,
not
a little bit.
intimidated. Donkus is still
So like I said, those one on the bottom won't do shit. They're never gonna go up whatsoever. I've never seen that happen. They're
there, and it's very
always gonna
safe.
be
Yeah,
because they try to go to the queen.
Oh, I feel
Oh,
the
I know,
opposite.
he's
I'm
just so
always
powerful.
intimidated around Donkus. Like Donkus makes
soothing
me
my
feel like
soul.
a
Yeah, that's what I
like
mean.
like a
Donkus
weenie.
senpai.
Yeah, that
Do
was
you have
perfect.
time
That was
for? Oh,
yeah.
sorry.
Go ahead. Go ahead. No,
I was
go
gonna
ahead.
say, do you have time for a donation?
Yep.
Okay, we got $52 from Gainsworthy that says Val's the best. Props to the Eggplant Party House of the Day crew.
Oh, thank you again. It's been an awesome guy. Like always posting on the subreddit. Like every week that the Eggplant podcast, somebody was doing a post, and he's always been like very passionate about it. So yeah, shout out to him.
Okay, that's one queen down.
So RPM was using a strategy that I still need to kind of figure it out exactly how it works the best. This is slow, like the what I'm doing. You can make it faster by making an trying to put like an ant in instinct on so that it goes to the queen and kill it while you're doing something else. So you could basically like just like put on instinct and then go back to your queen and let the ant like kill it up screen. The issue with that is that because of instinct is very volatile, like it's very like it's basically make the AI go like random. It's gonna do like the random shit. Most of the time, it's gonna try to grab a piece or a ring instead of killing the queen, which is very annoying, especially in this level where if you still have the stack on the left, like as you can see, most of the time, like your ant is just gonna go to there and try to bring it to your queen instead of killing the other queen, which is so there's definitely a strategy where you
I don't know if
can
we've explained yet, but there
use
can
like
be
one
levels
run
with
amount, but
multiple
yeah.
enemy queens, and you have to take them all down until the level is over.
Yeah, to win you have to beat like every enemy unit. Even if you kill all the just the queens, the game does not end yet. You have to just kill every unit.
Yeah, usually the enemy combatants kind of have a little bit of an objective. They usually prioritize getting food. If they can't get, if an enemy is close, they'll actually prioritize an enemy over everything. But if there's
Yes.
no food and no queen to protect, I think they just kind of wander around aimlessly. It's kind
Yes.
of annoying to deal with. So
Again, RPM so good at explaining everything.
usually you want to
Yeah.
end up killing the queens last.
That's kind
as
of
you
my
can
modus
see
operandi
how they
in
were
real
all
life,
just
too.
up against that wall, moving up and down. They were trying to get the food on the right side, actually, but that is a quirk of combatants that they don't know how to go around to get the food. They will just endlessly walk into that wall.
Hey, it's complicated, man. I haven't
Okay.
figured out how to do it myself yet.
Yeah, I mean it's tough.
They do love to stick to wall, that's for sure. So like my strategy for this level is pretty much like what I'm doing, even though I'm pretty sure I fucked the start because I fucked the start. I usually do not pick up this power up. I pick up the one in the bottom and I let the AI get the one. But yeah, so basically my strategy is just
There's a
to
very safe feeling about it when you're stuck to a wall.
get both ease. So right now I'm gonna try to build 3 soldiers by just going there to have a bit of safety. It's gonna be a bit slow at the start, but then everything just gonna kind of roll with it. Usually, you don't really want the ants on the right to go to the big stack if you can, just to avoid conflict. Okay, there we go. That's perfect. We're gonna build units, but we're gonna basically destroy them with what we have.
Yeah. So another important thing about combatants to mention.
RPM is gonna mention it, but yeah, the key is having 3 soldiers. It's a great number, including you, by the way. Like by saying 3, but if you can have actual like 3 plus you, that's even better. You definitely want the most soldiers. If you only have like 2, like you plus another one, it's very risky. It works most of the time, but it's gonna be difficult. If you have like 3, most of the time you're gonna be able to kill like every unit, unless it's like a huge army that's coming at you. Then you're fucked. But if it's a 1 by 1, like it works. And I'm gonna be able to
Is
see.
number
I'm
of
fucking it a bit
soldier
because
ants that
I'm
you
too close
have.
to the wall.
So soldier ants can fire, as you've seen the darts.
Like I'm way too close to the wall. But this is basically the strategy is to put your ants next to the wall, but like in the middle, or not close to the right, but like in the middle, so that like you, as you can see, like every unit is just
Or
gonna
the, I don't know what
go
they
to
are
their
in,
death.
in regular combatants, but
Bullets.
a good amount of
that's bad.
soldier ants to have is 3, because that means if they all fire in synchronicity, they can kill an enemy ant in 2 volleys. So that's kind of like the magic number
Yes.
that you want to
Yeah.
have bare
Again,
minimum.
RPM,
But obviously, having
God
more
of explaining things.
soldier ants is good, because if you run into a group of ants, like you aggro 3 ants at once, it's nice to have that extra DPS so you can quickly kill one, and then the leftover bullets that were going to the dead guy actually hit the guys right behind. So that way they don't get up on you and then end up taking out your units.
I think I'm gonna go for safety on Billmore just in case. I should be fine, but just for safety.
Yeah, I'm not sure
I
if you
wanna
have
say-
2 or 3 soldiers.
I don't know.
Having
I
3
think
is
one
definitely nice.
died. Yeah, I think one died. I'm not sure.
Well, we know Dwayne and Emmett are here, so.
Yeah, that's what, and Dan made it as well.
Oh, yep,
At the
here comes
last minute.
Dan. We got Lena.
I want to say something that I struggle as like a very not good combatants player is like keeping all of my ants together so that my shots are effective. But Val has been doing an excellent job of that so far.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like-
In a
absolutely.
very tight hold.
It's like the big strat is just like where like you follow all like all the way, and it just kind of works.
The old firing squad.
I'm noticing how
Yeah.
efficient you're being. This is a good speed strategy. I feel like you're beating the levels pretty fast.
Hmm.
That's the idea.
So the way how your ants move when they're on follow command is kind of interesting. So if you're far enough away from your ants, they will always move towards you. So you can see as Val is kind of slowly inching forwards. No matter which direction he's going, the ants follow you. But see, when he was in the middle of the pack of ants, they actually move in the last direction that they were moving before. So you can kind of use this to manipulate the ants to get into a death ball that we got going on right here. So that way you can give them the hold command, and then when they're in the hold position, if they are soldiers, they will just fire on the closest ant.
Oh my god, what is it
Interesting.
doing? Oh my god.
Ernestine is
Okay.
going where
Where's
The
Gurney-
one ant. Yeah, sorry. The one ant was just going away.
He's just really
But yeah,
hungry.
kind of mastering these movement controls is the basics of kind of mastering combatants and the speedrun as well.
So we
Perk Max
wanna
did
come up
something
to
really
like.
simple.
Oh well. Yeah, this is gonna be like this is it. I feel bad for having cut Vania. I think she was wanted to say something. I feel bad. Sorry, Vania. So yeah, this is it. This is the one I do not want to talk about. This is my least favorite level of the game. It went horrible in this one. This I like. I'm gonna say I'm gonna say that, but this like basically when like it was the worst it could have been. The worst case scenario. This is it. Is this is the. It's the least optimized level. I noticed that Spoody, RPM, and I have three different strategies of doing it. Like I watched like my run, like my run, RPM's run, and Spoody's run. We all use something different. I don't know what's the best one yet. But my own strategy is basically as we're able to see to go counterclockwise. Basically use the stack of on the bottom left
for the gold at least it is.
to build every soldier because it works perfectly in numbers as you're gonna be able to see.
It is very RNG heavy. The spider on the right side is like you hope that she's gonna cooperate because she can basically like ever destroy the whole enemy side or just be a very annoying and just kill your own queen.
So what I do there is that I grab like the like every I have 5 on me. So like there's one that's building. Something I haven't mentioned is that when you have like a lot of pieces that you brought into your queen, it's gonna take a while to build a unit. It basically takes like I don't know, like 20 seconds maybe to build a new unit. You have to wait. Like you're not gonna build up like over and over like repeated. Like you're gonna
Which
be able to
happens a lot of
see.
times. So yeah, hopefully like the
I
review
have
is
a
gonna
5
be
right
good.
now, but there's gonna be
But
one
yeah.
that's gonna spawn.
Go ahead, Vanya.
And usually, like this unit is gonna get stuck against the wall, so it doesn't really
I
matter
was
what it
just
does.
saying, Kurtmak,
It was very nice on when with me. Jiri, Jiri, I think. But usually like the unit gets stuck against the wall on the top.
brings up something really interesting in the Twitch chat. They say, keeping all of your ants together so you don't leave any behind who will wander into a spider and bait it to your queen and lose the level for you.
Yeah, so you don't leave any behind. Will wander into spell bait or queen's level for you. Well, yeah,
You were
but
talking about how the halves that
Ooh.
how the donkuses even will pathfind around Val when they're in the vicinity, but if they get separated far enough, will they start wandering back towards the queen?
I'm not sure about that.
But yeah, well, I like how they were asking questions that were just fucking my brain because I was so focused into my gameplay. Like I love you, Vanya and Glove. Like when you were like I love the questions, but like they were just fucking my brain. I was like, oh my god, how do I even answer that? But the answer is I don't know. I, I'm pretty sure it's just random. Like as RPM is gonna say, I'm pretty sure like once a ant is just somewhere wandering around, it just goes randomly. It does not go back to your queen. I do not think that's a capacity like a
If they got
thing.
tree, because that kind of never happens. I feel like they're always like kind of like around. I feel like when they're far away from you, they just like do random direction. Maybe RPM can shed light on it, but I think it's just random. I don't think
Yeah,
they
as
have a
far as
pattern
I
to go back
know,
to the
if
queen.
there's as far as I know, if they're not on follow or hold, their default mode is to scavenge for food. And for the
Yes.
soldiers, I think even for your ants, if there's an enemy ant that gets close, then it's combat time.
Yes.
And their
Yeah.
just default mode is to fight.
Yes.
There's someone in the chat asking why is that queen black and white? Which is also kind of funny given the mod that it is like an actual ant, not a donkus.
Oh, I didn't notice that. Yeah. It's
Oh, yeah,
basically a queen
so-
that you can, if you go to it, it's a queen that you can get for yourself. I do not think the enemy can acquire it. I've never seen it at least. But yeah, you can, if you just touch it, it's basically gonna become your queen. Oh my god, my ult didn't work. I tried to press it. I've
Yeah,
never seen it at
my ult
least.
did not work very
But yeah,
well, as you
if
can
just
see.
touch it,
I
it's gonna become
tried to
your
ult.
queen. Oh my god, my ult didn't work.
I don't know, it was just not working.
I tried to press it. Just
I
didn't
had
work.
some issues with buttons.
Is that the first time that makes an appearance in the whole game? Is that the only place it's at? Is this level?
No.
No.
Is it another level? Okay.
There's one earlier we passed.
Okay. Didn't remember. I was like, I don't remember this.
Most of the gray queens are useless. You don't need them whatsoever. They're always placed in a place that really is not good. Like there's one in Commando 2 at the full right, which I guess could be useful as a backup. Like, but most of the time you're not gonna need it whatsoever. There's also one in Pincered, I believe. No, it's Ambush. Sorry. which is all the way to the bottom left, and you're never gonna use that like whatsoever. I forgot like there's one there which is probably the most useful one as a backup. But otherwise, like yeah, no, every Grey Queen is
Use
just
at all.
bait.
So
I
the
guess the
spider
Ralph and
was
Sherry
not.
makes sense because it's like a straight shot to the final level, and then you don't have to backtrack when you reload the game.
Yeah, so true.
Yeah.
So I get. I'll explain like this in a bit more detail. It's like I said, like the biggest thing about this level is the spider to the right. You have two spiders. There's one on the bottom left and one on the right. The bottom left is like 90% of the time it's gonna kill your queen. When you're going up there, it's gonna go around and kill your queen in the bottom because it's literally right next to it. It's fucked up. It's bound to happen. You're gonna see it happen, and it can also kill the backup queen if you acquire it. So it's like this spider is just there to fuck with you, which is very annoying. But then you have the other spider, which is can be ever like the greatest help of all time or the bane of your existence, like it was for me. Usually, like the best case scenario is that the spider on the right goes to the top and help you like destroy like every unit on the right side, like the where I just was, and then like go up to the top right. I believe RPM even told me like there's kind of a way of like well like it's still RNG, but like it's good to like bait the spider all the way to the top right, like pray that it kills the this queen that we see, and then focus on the top on the top left side in the meantime. But it's again it's very RNG heavy. It's like kind of annoying. This level sucks. It sucks. Like I
So the
hate it.
spider was absolutely not nice. I don't know if you heard like the tick tick tick, but basically that was the spider destroying my own queen. I'm pretty sure,
Oh.
like in the background. So I have no more queens anymore, I believe. So this
Yeah,
is
that means
kind
if
of the... You go ahead.
sorry, I was just gonna say that means if Val takes a death with his main character, he will have to reset the level because he can't respawn at the queen.
Oh, there's the
it's
spider.
there.
Yeah, another spider went there, which again could be a blessing or not, and this was not. Fire Onion make a very good. I saw that like I saw what I saw, but this is a very interesting comment. I'm a personal believer that Combatants is bad flawed intentionally because of UFO star for UFO star Lord reason. I'm curious of an actual combatant on your opinion on this. Yes, I think the answer is clearly that yes, it is made that way on purpose. I I have a thought, like I have a theory that like the game was supposed to be like a real game at first, and like they were trying something the AI, like the way the ant work. They kind of left it because it was funny. On like that, like the fact that it was not working properly, that the AI was just being kind of stupid. I think they probably the intention was to make a real game about that, and then when they noticed that the game was just, like the AI was not working properly, was not like that, they just left it and then build on that. That's my personal theory about the game. So is it bad for intentionally? Yes, I genuinely believe so. Yes. Is it? If you want to ask me, if is it actually a real bad game? No, it's not a bad game.
Wow. Okay.
But is it made
That
I'm
is
in
bad
close
on
here.
purpose? Yes.
that is really bad. Oh my god.
I think the
try to
spider
bait it.
will probably go for the
That's
queen
okay.
if you get far enough away. So you're looking like you're probably good.
Again, biggest issue of this mod, you can't differentiate the soldiers and the workers, and it's very annoying.
Yeah,
Spiders are
fully.
friends.
Okay, good.
Okay, friendly spider.
All right, great.
You can't by looking
That's
at
our homie.
the tail. The tail
God, I
is
can
like
see that
the
again,
tail,
Oculus.
but it's so small that you can barely see
boy.
anything. Also, I game over my mind
You're
there.
threading the needle here.
I game over
I
my
do
fuck.
not like this situation at all. That's for sure.
Woo! You're doing well though. You're handling it. The crowd is being
You are
controlled.
handling it.
Meanwhile, the spider is just chomping away.
Oh,
Oh my god.
I
This
got
is
fucking
wow,
lucky.
looking,
I got so fucking
hairy
lucky.
and
I'm,
not
go-
in the way.
I'm gonna go around, yeah, and let the spider do the stuff for me. I think.
Yeah,
Hopefully
I'm
they'll
gonna
be
go
done
to that
eating the queen soon.
extra
that's fine.
ant. queen.
Yep.
This was so lucky.
You don't want to get
So
a
how-
rogue pea in the eye by Meredith flinging one at you.
Yeah, I'm going to safety strat because I have to.
That was very close.
Again, this was the worst case scenario, and this has never happened. I have never had this situation because I didn't know what to do at this point. I was just like, let's do YOLO it like one more. I've never had that happen in like 20 runs in a row. Like I think that happened like one time, like a long time ago. This was the worst case scenario. I cannot understate, or this was the absolute worst this is it could have happened.
Close,
Awesome.
dude. I was nervous.
Yeah, that was a great
Well,
escape. And
like,
now you got another
period.
queen. So
I
This
got some
one,
This is bad.
like usually I have fuckery that can happen. Like I have stuff that just I don't know. I have fuckery that can happen. Like I don't know. Like I usually most of the time like I die like up there, but then I can never respawn. Or it's like I don't know. Like there's not that many units left. I managed to make like a big dent in the top left. I can just like I don't know. It doesn't go as bad, but like this was just so fucking
you
bad.
can respawn,
Everything
which
sucks.
is awesome.
Actually, I don't know what to do because
Yeah, I say I don't know what to do. I had no backup plans.
I can try to.
I had the backup queen, but that was all I didn't know what to
the wall on
do.
the left, which is a great way of making the unstuck.
It
Like
seems
this
like
wall in
the-
particular
I was paranoid.
is really good.
Oh, you got the gift. The
Ooh.
spider died off screen.
Oh.
That is
That could be pretty
interesting.
bad.
I don't even want to
That's
look at this
actually
because
not
oh
good
my
news,
god.
And I'll explain why. So the spider, when they die, they drop 9 pieces of food. And when the spider dies, that means they died from, some type of ant, usually the enemy ant. So they are bringing food back to the one queen in the top left right now, which is going to replenish their army. Kind of scary.
More
I don't
enemy
know
ants.
about that because I do not see them, so I'm maybe fine. Okay.
Oh, maybe it died after the queen died.
That would be ideal.
That seems
Oh, never
unlikely.
mind.
It looks like there's a whole army. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
they're
There's still a
gathering the-
queen.
That
in the
was
top left.
so
Yeah.
bad.
That was the worst that could happen.
But hold on, we have wall tech.
Yes, thank
Yeah,
you,
the
Walter.
wall
was
tech
great.
is just. I love the wall.
Thank you,
The wall
Waltech.
strats.
Yeah, truly, the
Yeah,
strongest
they
thing in
want
all of
to
combatants are walls. I mean, just
It
straight
is.
up.
very true.
Absolutely.
I want
Oh
to
my
skip
God, yeah,
ahead
that
so
sucks.
bad
Oh
because
my
I
God,
hate what I'm
was
looking at.
hoping this was gonna go well.
Look at
but,
this, by the way. Look at this.
Man,
I play like
Ooh,
my
this game has its
goddamn
own
god.
way of
here.
making me feel small.
Oh,
that's fine.
okay.
That's fine, I
Oh,
guess.
Bert was not.
I'm skipping it. I can't watch this. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this so much.
An ant pick.
I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Oh my god, I hate it.
This is like the
And like,
We
Nice.
saw
That's cool.
a giant
Okay,
grasshopper
good.
for a second there.
I hate it so much. Oh my god, I hate that it happened like this during the run. This was like everything went kind of well for like every level. Like the push was great. Like Commander 2 was a bit scuffed. Like, but like that's fine. The worst level went in the worst possible way. Like fuck you, John. No, I'm joking. But yeah, no, I. Oh.
Yeah. Again, that's not all the super level was supposed to be. This is like genuinely the worst case scenario that happened. So, yeah.
Well, you got it
I-
out of
I
the
know
way,
it.
so now the rest of
Doing great.
the run will be a breeze.
Yeah.
we get to walk by the snail shells from Pilot Quest, which make a nice.
So I'm gonna mention, but this level only appears when you beat the push on the bottom left, which we did earlier, like the full bottom left. So it's not this level is not a level you're gonna be able to see at all during casual gameplay. You have no reason like when you're all the way to the bottom left, you have no reason to all the way go back to the top right. I was the first one, I believe, because I that documented that was the why this level was spawning in the first place. Pretty sure, yeah, I was the first one that discovered that.
So fun fact about
Reappearance here.
this level, it appears if you
Oh my
do the
God.
push, which was the level on the bottom left, like that's where if you do the push on the bottom left, this level appears. So it's kind of made in a way that you're not gonna see it casually because you're not gonna be like in that side of the map.
Which is great level design again.
This is
I think.
probably the most infamous.
I do think
level
it's
in,
interesting.
Combatants definitely.
So Commando 2 is very infamous, like RPM is gonna say. The main way that you want to beat this level is use basically kill the 2 soldiers. Like
my
we're gonna
most
see a
hated
reset.
one.
I'm gonna
Oh,
wait until the
Commando
reset.
too.
Honestly,
yeah.
though, it looks like it might be cooperating. I
Wait,
can't
the spider's
tell.
kind of chill.
Oh,
Oh,
well,
Yeah,
Oh.
Dawn did the
Thank you,
thing,
RPM.
yeah.
It did the thing again, by the way.
oh, Commando too.
Honestly,
yeah.
though, it looks like it might be.
Yeah, look, it did it immediately. Like it changed the random chance of it happening again. Really bad. Really,
Cooperating.
really
Wait, the
bad.
spider's kind of chill. Oh,
Well,
Really bad.
Yeah,
Oh.
Dawn did.
So yeah, the big strat is to kill the 2 workers that come towards you. There's 2 workers and 3 soldiers. So you have to kill the 2 workers that come from the top. Like be lucky that they come towards you and they don't kill you. And once you do, you kill the soldiers one by one. And once you do, congrats, you went into the first. You finished the first part of the level. The second part of the game is literally be lucky with the spider.
Did
Literally,
you,
that's
RPM.
that's what you have to. Literally.
Yeah, sorry about that. That's just kinda how this level goes.
So as you can see, I destroyed
Yeah,
one.
Commando
only
too.
I tried
yourself-
to destroy the
you
second
only have
soldier.
yourself and another
Like a wild
ant
soldier.
to beat essentially a horde of ants. The only other queen that you can get that you don't have right now is all the way on the opposite side of the map. And it is a
Yeah.
pain. A huge pain.
Yes.
And usually, it is not a good sign if you hear this crying right now of the
Yes.
queens.
It can't be.
because-
It can't be, but that depends. But no, but yeah, you're right, Optim. It's usually not a good sign.
Wait, we just
yeah,
killed the last,
90%
Limwood.
of the time, it's not a good sign if you hear that on this particular map right away, because that means the queen is eating the spider is eating the queen. And the spider will not attack other ants while it's eating the queen. So the other ants will defend the nest by
Jesus.
beating up the spider. And
That
as
is
you can
bad.
see, now they have
No,
a
I'm-
ton of food, and the spider is dead.
I'm resetting
That-
that.
I
I
am
was
all
saying
too
that.
familiar with that because this level
a good
has
reset.
cost me many a run.
I would say as much as I wanted, because I see the comments in the chat, like being, oh, I'm not sold on Combatants, a nightmare game for nightmare people. Yes, same. Command is very what kind of reflection. I don't think I made like I my goal of making it entertaining and funny is definitely like was met. It was exactly what I wanted to be, and I'm no regret about that. But it is true that it probably did not make people really want to play the game all that much because it's kind of hard to convey, especially in the way I was playing. Especially because it was kind of slow too. Like because this is it was just very annoying. On like the game RNG was not cooperating. It's kind of hard to convey the fun of this game properly. So
But yeah,
I
how
don't
this
know.
level goes is it's basically the gamble.
do
of
kinda
Left
regret
4
that.
Dead. You're pretty much completely.
It
out of
makes me
control
sad, like seeing those comments in the chat, but I get it.
whether or
Gamble.
not the spider is going to cooperate, and
Because like when you're watching this, it does not look fun,
it's
but it is fun,
more or less mandatory that it does.
at least for me.
Also, if this pair of ants charges you at that same time, you're gonna lose your buddy as well, which is pretty much RNG. it's just a lot of RNG packed into one level.
Yes.
Oh my
Um,
god, that's what the fuck is that spider doing? That's also not good.
And here's another glitch that I've observed happen a lot. If that spider
Yeah.
starts to kind of
That's
be on the
fine.
top side of the screen, it will never do anything other than just hug on the top side of the screen. It won't fix itself. It will just become useless, and you'll have to reset. I mean, there's a lot of things that go wrong on this level. It's just probably easier to name the things that could go right than the things that could go wrong on this level.
What are the things that could go right on this level?
You can win.
So the thing that could go right is the spider doesn't instantly attack the queen off the screen. We can't
Yes.
see him, but instead they start to attack an ant, and then the ants start to beat it up while it's in the eating animation, and then it will chain eat all the ants up, basically eliminate
RPM is so good at explaining stuff. I should have made him join me for this. I wanted to read solo, but yeah, RPM is so good at explaining.
all your competition. which makes the level way easier. The spider is then alive to clean up any other ants by the time you get there to help the spider do its job, and it makes for a fast clear. I feel like that happens about
think that's
5
what's
to 10%
happening.
of the time.
I
Something
think that's
always
what
goes
happened.
wrong.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure this is the good RNG, yeah. Like, cause
Yeah,
I was like, oh,
So-
maybe not. Well,
this is pretty decent. I think this is workable because you didn't hear
oh god,
the
I got lucky again.
you didn't hear the queen instantly upon level start to take damage, which means the spider at least ate a couple ants. So now it doesn't have as many ants beating it down to kill it. Yeah, so this is totally manageable. Look, there's only 2
Yeah,
ants
okay,
over there.
yeah.
You got the spider. So yeah, this is one of the good outcomes here, which
Yeah.
is unfortunately kind of rare for this map. But
Okay,
hopefully
you
the
did it.
spider will just go over to the right side. That's where all the ants are going to be, and help Val out with cleaning them up.
Like that.
Yep. There's
Yeah.
one more. Dan Gisling is there.
Dead Giesling. Oh, we got Law something over here as well. Lamia,
Derek,
perhaps?
this is a
Lake?
Derek game.
We got
Like Keisha.
Lake Shasa.
Oh, we found his
La-
intern.
Shots.
Lake Shasa.
Awesome.
Your Majesty.
And
did
that's
it!
going to be a win. Very nice.
Nice.
That is
Nice.
by far the hardest and most annoying gambling level in Combatants. So well done.
I love kidding me, like, they look like donkeys from my par contre. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah. I was like, of course, that's the whole point, but okay. I don't know.
Well,
Yeah.
Also, my least favorite bingo goal for combat.
Yes. I was gonna-
So, insert like this level is RPM is using a different strategy than me. He's going onto the top, destroy the blocks, like one block, and then go there, just to, you know, which I think it's the better strategy. But I do like what I'm
'cause they
doing
beat
there.
Commando
on-
too on bingo.
understandably so. I would. be
I
fine as
well, I
well.
haven't. I don't know. My goal is to try to get. Oh, that's kind of good actually. To get both ants to my queen. It's kind of slow, but because I saw RPM that you are going to the top. You like going to the top and like bringing like both things.
It's
but
actually
I
not a
like
boss,
doing
not a
this
good
just
strategy what
because
I'm
it's kind of
doing.
like, oh, what?
Oh
the,
yeah,
okay.
this is my favorite strategy: to lure them to your ant, so they won't attack you while they're chewing your queen, and your
Yeah.
queen has like a ton of health.
Yep.
Yeah, you can
Sure
leverage the
does.
queen.
As you
health,
can see, I
for
did
sure
I put a
to get some
walker.
free kills on the ants. Pretty quick kills too, because you don't have to kind of readjust if they don't bug out in the right way on the corners. So yeah, that's a great strategy. Well
Yeah,
executed.
Val was taking care of this queen on the left. There is another.
This is my friend in the chat, by the way. We were talking after that, like Royal P. Don't squander your time. Don't squander your time. If you don't know the meme, it's a Kingdom Hearts meme with Luxor. Is that name Lux? Yeah, yeah. The gambling guy, like, and we had a meme with that, and like that was my friend that came to the chat, and it just, just that was funny.
Group of ants on the right side of the screen as well that we're gonna go over and see shortly.
Yep.
I
Let us
vividly
know if you
remember.
want to. If you have something, you can go in.
Smoke?
Is she muted?
Did I say something?
No, he was just asking if
we're-
you had anything you wanted to say.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I miss something?
No. We were just checking up on you.
No,
You're doing
sorry,
great,
sorry.
Spo.
I was just like, oh my god, did I miss a big donation? But sorry.
Nothing
Yeah.
to apologize for.
No, it's okay. We're gonna do the ant lure strat.
Yeah, I just wanted to see if Smo had something to like a donation or something to announce, but she didn't. So
Here
I
again,
guess she didn't. I
unfortunately,
don't
a
know
lot
what
of
to say.
Val's ant
I don't know if
died,
she realized
so
that's what I wanted to
yeah.
say.
Build up.
I guess I
If he
didn't.
can lure at least
sentence
one
it
other
properly.
enemy ant, he can get their combat ant, soldier ant.
Actually, you know
Um,
what? Yeah. I was thinking of just doing it, so you know what? It's better. You're right.
And man, I tell you, the difference between having one ant and two ants is night and day. Or I should say, yourself and one ant versus no ants. Very night and day difference. Because that means you can kill an enemy ant in 3 volleys instead of 6, having the number
Okay.
of volleys that it takes.
Well, Muhammad
Smoke,
versus
we
None
got
of the Mohammeds.
I love
Yes.
doing
Again,
it
if you can
slightly
get that
as
magic
the-
number of 3 ants, that's kind of what you're looking for, because that 2 volleys makes you pretty much able to just halt position, and your ants will take care of it for you. So that's also a good thing to keep in mind.
I don't know
Oh,
why
that's
my
so good,
Steam was
okay.
appearing.
Can you come? Oh.
I do think my capture is different because even the sound was just like
Go back.
It's a good thing the
Ooh,
enemy ants
low.
don't suddenly change direction while they're locked into firing.
I don't know why
Ah,
Steam
yeah,
was
Yeah,
so.
well,
That's
unless if they do, I feel like they have like a 5% chance to flick on you, as we saw in I think it
Yeah,
was the fourth
yeah.
level. In which
Virtue is
case,
playing
you
UFO
just
50
a
by
lot
the
of
way
times
on the bottom
die,
right.
and it feels like it's just completely out of your control. I don't know if
Yep.
there is a reason why that happens. I don't think people have really looked into it, but it feels very random, I will say.
Okay, so a little bit of tech. Like I first mentioned earlier, I'm getting tired. I can't believe it's been 1 hour and 30 for a run that took 45 minutes. So a little bit of tech, I'm gonna explain a little bit. If you go into the loading,
It's just completely
you're
out of
gonna
your
be able to
control.
hear it.
I don't know if there is a reason why that happens. I don't think people have really looked into it, but it
So this exact moment, you can input a command into the menu. So like a follow, I'm gonna do, and you get a few seconds thanks to that, which is very helpful in some of the levels, especially like this level because you're gonna be able to save every hand. If you do. Surprise is also a really good level to do it on because you're gonna get a few seconds again, like what the ants are gonna follow you at the start. I'm trying to think if there's other levels where it's like very beneficial, but I don't think so. The push is also kind of useful for it, but yeah. So you're gonna be able to hear maybe I don't know,
feels very random, I will say.
like you can hear a bit, and even then I was kind of late in doing
Sorry,
it, but yeah.
Celeste,
This is a
you
great
too.
level.
I started
I was
playing
just
UFO
saying in
50.
chat, I'm like, Canvas, you cheeky dog, you cheeky
Thank you,
dog.
Canvas. Thank you, Canvas.
As you can see the bug that like the ants are not attacking my queen.
Okay,
Uh,
Rosa and Rick are gonna die. They're
Hmm.
not attacking because they are traumatized from their friends dying, and they will be put in the ground.
This is
So,
weird. I
a little
remember.
bit a little bit of tech that I wanted to mention that I did is that when you're loading the level, you can input like a command, which makes like basically like it save you like a few like just a second. That's how I managed to like make every ant on my team alive because otherwise would have most of them would have died if I didn't do that. So yeah, if you just input the command at the moment the game starts, like the level starts, you get like a full second.
We've
Yeah,
got
I did not know that you could do
Wow.
that because
Guys,
it's massive.
unironically, this is literally happening live right now. So thematic. A spider just literally dropped down from the ceiling onto my keyboard.
Oh my god.
What?
Perfect.
Literally,
Yeah.
it is a
Trying to kill
perfect
some ant
sign.
queens.
Whoa. Hey, buddy. Oh, he's
Are
going back
there
up.
ants on your desk
Yeah,
as
buddy.
well? Are they friendly ants or
No.
enemy ants, perhaps?
He literally just
Are
dropped
they
down from like
donkuses
my
on your
my
desk?
air vent. Now he's crawling back up to the ceiling. See you, buddy. All right.
I got very lucky again. Like I don't know
Thank
if
you for
you
the spider
saw.
update, Guri.
That's actually real. It just freaked me out for a second because I saw a lion in front of my screen. I'm like, what is that? It's the spider web.
Yeah,
People in
Guri's,
chat are asking,
Guri's spider.
Is it brown? Is it brown and have red pants? Have some
no, it
fashionable
looks like it's brown
glasses.
all over.
Yeah, it sounds like that was pretty mid spider RNG for Guri there. Didn't really come and do him any favors, but also didn't eat him.
Yeah, as you can see, the Grey Queen on the bottom left,
So
useless.
Yeah,
There was
could've been better, could've been
no
worse.
reason for you to ever use that.
Try goading it next time.
It's
for
gonna
some
take
content,
so
if you will.
long.
Hey, can you
I'll
like
try to
hike
take a
the
picture
spider
right
to
now
the
I can
Donkus
post
Queen,
it.
please?
Please.
yes, yes.
Thank you.
So
Please and thank you.
speaking of spider, this is the level where the spider is gonna be awesome.
Yeah, this is the level. If you want the gift for this game, this is the level you're gonna be able to use it on. Like basically just build your army as much workers as you can, not soldiers, but workers. I feel like it's kind of better. Like build as much as you can, bait the spider down, on then like put all your army ants on it, and then keep dying on it. Like basically put yourself on it, and let yourself getting eat by the spider, which means you're gonna always gonna respawn like to your queen next to you, and then you keep gonna die, but your ants, your units are gonna kill the spider more and more. It's kind of hard to explain, but like
I'm
basically, like use yourself as keep dying over and over against the queen, so that
I'm gonna
none of
do
your
Yeah.
needs
the ants
die.
do their thing. I'm just gonna lure the spider up to the enemy base. Like
Now, Val will
there.
correct me here if I'm wrong, but Bingo fans, if you're watching, study up for season 2 here. This is the level I think you want for slaying a spider and not the other one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
there's
you
a
want
lot
to
of
use this one.
there's a lot of pellets like around where you can build like as many ants as you want.
My eyes and ears are open.
I I had insane RNG that barely happens. There's an ant on the top right, like normally, and it got unstuck from the corner, which is huge. Like usually, like there's always gonna be like the one sticking to the corner. Like we're not gonna be able to see it there, but it's huge.
And I mean, the
Like,
enemy already has an
remember.
army, so if they start
Yeah.
fighting the spider, they can do more damage to it.
What is the okay?
As you can see, like I explained earlier, the spider is in the wall, which means like it was barely in the wall. Like I don't know if you can
Eyes and
see a
ears
bit.
are open.
Part
And
of
I mean,
it,
the
I
enemy
saw-
already has an
part of it was inside the wall, so
so if they start fighting
it goes into
the
random
spider, they can do more
direction,
damage to it.
and
What
it's
is
still
the-
in the
okay.
wall, so it's a random direction again. It could have
I-
very well
sure.
went down.
I think it's because of the wall. When the spider is inside the wall,
Yeah, like as you can see, it didn't even eat anything. Like it didn't even try to eat anything because in her path, she didn't see any of the ants. She was just going into a random direction and got kind of lucky that it went on the top, on outside the wall. But this was just like this is just completely RNG. Like when the spider is inside the wall.
it kind of just like doesn't know what to do on going to a random direction. So that's
This is
something
very
you kind of want.
unfortunate, though.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be fine, but
Oh, the spider instantly ran into all
Oh my God,
all the
Tao.
ants.
So there was an
attacking us.
ant that went to the bottom, but thankfully got
So I think this might
hit by.
result in a spider death. And again, the spiders drop food,
maybe.
which means I think they're gonna kill. But if you help out, maybe you might.
He
be
has
able
a
to
lot of
dodge a
health.
bullet here.
I think you can take it.
This is pretty
Okay,
good.
There we
yeah.
go.
I think
Okay.
I think the
That's
the
huge.
spider's barely just alive. That was great target fire there.
Good
I just
spider
want to
RNG.
check.
I just wanted to check what happened because I saw that on the bottom right.
Nice.
Okay, I just wanted to check.
So the enemy army does most of the work for you because they're all just bunched up where the spider happens to spawn too. Huh?
There we go.
Yes.
And we're gonna go to the final level, open field, which is Guri. I know you have a history with that level.
Oh,
A lot of
yeah.
people too.
So it's kind of I'll tell the how do I word this, like the more sentimental part first. This level is kind of responsible for me being here today in a weird way, because if I never got frustrated with this level when I was sitting, I was like mostly recovering from my knee surgery. I had UFO had just come out recently. This was one of the last cherries I needed, and I was looking up videos on YouTube, and I found Val's guide about Combatants. As he said earlier in the run, he was the first guy to post the 50 cherries on YouTube, and I was using this guide for reference, and I was like legitimately raging at this level alone in my room, going like, oh my god, this is impossible. I cannot beat this spider. I'm losing my mind. And through that, I kind of got went through like a hop, skip, and a jump from the YouTube video to the Reddit to the Discord server, and now here. So this level kind of holds a soft spot in my heart, but I still hate it because this spider is incredibly frustrating, and this is
Yeah.
this is
Alright,
my least
did you-
favorite level by a long shot.
Or I didn't even use it. I love using the wall swat to just
Yeah, wall
bait the
swats.
enemies. It's very safe. Like if you struggle with open field, that's what I recommend the most. Like just stay close to the wall like I just did, and you bait the ants one by one, and it's that easy.
Is this
Yeah,
time coming up?
and what Val was
It's
saying
time.
is so true. Time,
And
Cherry,
it's
boom,
Cherry.
Congratulations.
Cherry, Cherry.
Also, shouts to the cartridge, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice job, Val. Nice job.
Val,
Yeah,
give
this
it
was
up.
fun.
GG.
GG.
So good. Can we get ants in the chat? Like just ants.
Hey Val,
Ants.
could you show
Ants.
us the custom description for Combunkus? Could we get it read out?
So the ants, Commonkus.
Oh, I didn't even see that. I didn't know that.
Should I even keep going or like watch I'm embarrassed that I read all of that, but I also thought it was really funny. But yeah, no, that's pretty much it. I know that was a very lengthy explanation of like the game, but and I'm very bad at explaining stuff. I'm very sorry about that. Like I'm sick on BB took me 1 hour for 40. Um, but yeah, like I just really want to make this video to like explain a little bit like what was my thought process behind all these levels, what was my strategy on. I hope it's gonna help you because I like again, like surprise is very consistent. Open field it's very consistent too. Like you can have like a bit of bad RNG with like the in open field where some of the ants are still gonna go to the top. It can happen, but most of the time it's not. Um. So I again like most of the hard levels now you have a strategy for it. So hopefully that is gonna be helpful for you guys. But yeah, like again, the big ones are like the push, which I still think is like probably one of the best strategy I could come up with. This is it is just a nightmare. Like good luck with that. This is just it's pain. I still think like my strategy is like probably uh, well, it's what I like to do, and it works like 50% of the time, maybe more. Like I don't know, like I don't know, but yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't know.
The second
Second
ever game
ever.
about Donkers. After some people really love Donkers in Hyper Contender, we decided to make a
More, sorry, anonymous. who, funded
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a
There's
history
like
tab
2
on the far
pages
right.
of comments.
Because I want to be the elf. Because of talk the coffee.
The French accent really sells it. This is the power of $400 donated to charity. Real though.
All love
Incredible.
Yay,
Inspiring.
bravo.
Thank you so much.
You want to? Oh my god.
I am gonna let
Yeah.
Here, because like I said, this is kind of like
thing.
A lot of people.
Went up close.
Okay, well,
Gee,
actually,
from-
yeah,
Earlier. So
I'm happy for you, man. Like, yeah, thank you.
like he's sort of my origin into the.
yeah.
Run.
Oh my god.
So well done, very well done. That's how Combatants
Thank you,
is done, y'all.
anonymous, whoever you are out there who made this.
whoever you are.
And that's why Combatants is the best game.
That's why
Yeah.
it's so true.
And scene.
That was an
Yes.
excellent run.
Oh yeah. Val, do
I-
you want to do your shoutouts?
I am gonna let everyone else do it before I do mine, if they want.
I-
I guess let's go around the couch. Gur, you have anything? You have anything to say?
I'm just glad to be here. Val and I support each other a lot, so I'm very happy to be here for the couch. And I really wanted to be here because, like I said, this is kind of like he's sort of my origin into the community. So I'm super happy just to be here in general.
I'm happy for you, man. Like, yeah, thank you for everything.
Glove?
You know, I thought this whole thing was a meme at first, but now I see that it's real. It's real and it means a lot to a lot of people. So I'm just glad to be here along for the ride. I did my shout outs earlier, so I just want to let this be Val's moment. Thank you.
RPM?
Thank you, man.
Let's go!
I love that you cut out LPM screen. Combatants, let's go!
That's my
You
shout
cut out totally.
Gee, for me, I really also want this to be Val's moment. I'm just like, I also just want to say, like, on top of being an incredible player, Val is an incredible friend. I do think that he is a pillar of the community in some of the truest senses of the word, and I'm glad that I could be here to watch his big moment up close.
That was the I yeah. Thank you, Anya.
Thank you, Anya.
No excuses.
Um,
Now you go.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I want to shout out like everyone in the community Discord. Incredible people all around. I made like so many friends. I keep making new ones every day on the amazing Discord where everyone is just so nice, so welcoming, so friendly. So if you haven't joined the Discord already, please do. It's a wonderful place managed by Glove, which I cannot thank Glove enough for everything that he did for me. I like I finished the 50 cherries like one day, and I was like, hey, Glove, like I've been like around the community a bit, like can I just become moderator for it? And I was just like, yeah, sure, I'm trusting you with it. Um, I man, you don't know much than main for me because I was like, you don't really know me all that much. Like we talked a few times on the Discord and stuff. Like you watch some of the videos, but Glove like just sort of like trusted me with it. I he's been like a wonderful friend like all around. We had a great moment. Like we do direct directions together. We did some two players together. He's an inspiration for me as a person with like the vibe, the energy that he gives, and I cannot thank him enough for everything. So yeah, like I just wanted to say thank you, Glove. Uh, if you want to say something before I continue, I just go
Yeah.
on.
Thanks, man. I think I made you a mod for a reason, and it's because you were so cool and nice. And I think when I was looking for mods in the community, I needed some help, obviously, because it was getting kind of big when the game launched. And I said, I think Val would make a great mod. And you really stepped into your role. You've become a beacon for positivity in other people too. So I want to thank you for everything you've done for the community. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Val.
Yeah, I want to give a quick shout out. It's gonna be emotional, but to Pizza Party Time. A lot of you know him. He was basically the whole reason why I joined the Bingo League. Because he was a part of the casting block, like the casters. Um, like when I saw his name, I was like, oh, that's one of the few names that I actually know. So I was like, well, I kind of want to join him, like Bingo, just to be able to play against him on with him. Sadly, like he's been, I don't know, he's been gone for like a few months, and it has been me kind of hard. Trying to not be emotional.
It's okay,
Um,
man.
Okay.
But yeah, I miss you, Pizza, because you're one of the big reasons why I met so many people. I would not have joined Bingo without him, like straight up. So, the Bingo community is like awesome. Also, just wanted to shout out my mom was also been like supportive all the way for everything that I've done. She's like one of the best mother I could have got. Like every time, like I was telling her about like for 50, and I was like saying like, oh, I'm doing this and this, and every time she was just very supportive, very nice about everything I was doing. Even like before the event, she was saying like, oh, if you want, I can like come to your place and hang out around, just if you just to be safe, and like if you want to be like I don't know, she's just like an awesome mom, so I just wanted to thank her. Yeah, like thank you everyone, thank you for 50 because it changed my life in a lot of ways. It's the most influential game in my life, by a mile, because of all the people I met, because of the experience I had with everyone. I'm looking forward to have more with all of you. So please donate to charity, keep the marathon going. Yeah, I love you everyone from the bottom of my heart. Thank you.
Oh, we love you, Val.
We love you.
We love you
Val.
too.
We love you, Val. And with that, I don't really have much else to add. I don't know, wanna transition to the next state game, which will be run by our very own Matt, who is also running the marathon. And then yeah, he's gonna be doing a cherry of Overbold with all like max upgrades. Which will be very exciting. Also, shout outs to Pizza Party Time. We miss you, buddy.
I just blanked my brain because I otherwise I would have cried again. I I basically said like everything I wanted to say. I am so proud of myself that I said it earlier, like in at the start, like at the start of the video. I scripted my whole intro, like everything that I wanted to say at the start of the game. This, like everything that you heard, was all improv. This was all everything was just on the fly. Uh, on it went exactly as I wanted to be. I noticed that I was cutting up a bit on like my words, but like I am so proud of myself for being able to like having like stated like all of what I had in my heart. Like this like I'm pretty sure like everyone that heard that like could tell that it came from the bottom of my heart, like for real. Like that was just not like scripted. That was not a lie. That was not like that was genuinely, sincerely like everything that I felt inside of me. And I'm very glad that it showed. That I was able to show it because that was yeah that was like could not have made a better speech like whatsoever. Um, I oh yeah, I'm trying to see if I even have anything else to say that I wanted to say, but I genuinely like I no, or like I don't. I could go on and on about pizza party time. I will tell you that like again, I'm trying to focus my brain to not cry, to not be emotional. Like I'm trying to put my brain into like a different kind of mode. To make him seem like I'm not thinking about it. But like basically like pizza party time, I like the next day after the event, I thought about him like a lot. I cried multiple times. Um, because I genuinely like that was I like I said I said it like multiple times. I said it like during this. I said it like during in the Discord in other way. Like it's about the time. Like if he wasn't there, I would not be there. Well, like I am not joking when I said he was the reason why I joined the bingo league at the last second. At the last second, like well not like last second, but like last day or something. I was considering joining the bingo league for a while, but I was like, I don't know, maybe it's not gonna be fun. And then he was literally the reason why. Like I saw his name and I was like, oh, I kind of want to join him because I knew him. Like I was like, I know the guy. Like he's been kind of fun. So I remember like seeing like the spreadsheet of the caster on like players. I was like, oh yeah, like yeah, you know what? Yeah, he was the reason why I joined. On the bingo ring was such a like a big event for me. Like was such like a big thing. Like I'm not gonna go into details, but that was like where I met like most of my friends. Where I was able to put myself to the community way more. Like as a like as Vania said, I guess a pillar of the community even more. Like this was like the big thing. Um, and even before that, something that I haven't mentioned when I was talking about it. During my when I got my 50 cherry, well, like when I was doing my 50 cherries, I guess my 41 because my 50 was Barbuta, but that doesn't count. My 41 was Cyber Rolls. This was his game. Um, I played Cyber Rolls for a while. I could not get the cherry on. It was pissing me off. I hated the game. I was hating the green section so much. So I went to the Discord and I saw him like in the Cyber Rolls and I was like, what do I do like to make it better? And I remember like being kind of an asshole too at first. I was like, oh, I really hate this fucking piece of shit of game. Like not that way, but like it was kind of like that. I was just cheating on the game, and Pizza was being very nice about it. Like he was very chill about it. And he helped me. Like he said, like, oh yeah, like you can do this for like you can get this and this. And like I watch his run. That helped me get the like help me find the path for like the green section and make it way less annoying. Um, like doing the strat for the Congo like the barrel strat, like you explode the barrel on the left to kill the bosses. Like basically, I watched his run. Like that was his run that made me be able to do Cyber Rose Cherry like way better, like way properly. Like basically, just do it. Uh, like it was the reason why I did it. Yeah, that was basically like my first interaction with him, like because of Cyborg. Um, so yeah, like I he was both influential because getting all 50 cherries on YouTube was like one of the biggest thing, and then getting the bigger league was also one of the biggest thing about UFO 50. And he was like the biggest like factor between both. So again, I would not be there without him. That's not an understatement. That literally the case. Like yeah, maybe I could have like got the 50 cherries eventually if I didn't see his run, but like who knows how long it was would have taken me, like how pissed I would have been, like because I was very pissed at the game. I was very angry at it. And like it made the run like way more enjoyable and stuff. So I genuinely like yeah, I don't know. Again, I don't really want to make it like so much about him, but because I do really want to make a commemoration video at some point if I can, but I don't know if I'm gonna be motivated enough if I have the heart to do this. But I would really love at some point to make like a combination of like all the clips, share my like the full story between like all our DMs because something that I've never told people until actually like 2 days ago. Um is that I I mean I guess I can show it. I was DMing him even when he was gone. I was still DMing him. I guess I can show you guys. Um on the yeah I cannot cry about this because this has been like why it hit me as hard as it can. Let me show you guys. Um so this was like basically some of our last like DMs. I was always sending him like yeah like I want to mention you at the end of my C tier cast as a shout out. Yeah, I he was the first one I DM. I'm pretty sure after I won. I hope you're okay, Pizza. I've been thinking about you a lot. Okay, we've been while you're doing a bingo breaks, focus on the 100 line. Anyway, so I can see why it is weird. That's a big turn of pace. Good to bird out. Just sharing some love. Also, let me do something. Let me show my cam again. Oops, that was the wrong one. Um, but yeah, like, what's this was the last message that I got from him. Maybe we can do something on my match regularly. That's why it hit me so hard because I feel like I felt him in some ways. Uh, I just said would be cool, and I've never even tried to actually do something with him. That was like he did some direction later, like sending him more love because I was sending him some message like a week later. Still, like as you can see, like every week I was sending him some love. I wanted to tell him that I was still there for him because he was like disappearing. I don't know. But the fact that this was the last thing that he said, and I've never went back on him. It fucked me. It fucked me really hard. It got me into like some kind of grief that I've never felt before. I don't know. I don't know if how much I should talk about it because I have again I might do a video about it at some point, just like do the full story on Shakespeare. But yeah, But yeah, like what I've been doing is I'm not gonna show like the full thing, but every month on the two, I've been sending him a message, just as a commemoration that I'm still thinking about him. But yeah, anyway, I guess I just wanted to show you like why it was. Did I? Oh, was I not showing the right thing? No, I did. I was okay. Children. There we go. Anyway, but yeah, that's pretty much it. That was combatants. That was the run. I hope you enjoyed. Like as I said, like I was just kind of like fumbling around. I was just you know to explain everything that happened in the run. I'm gonna post that in the combatant channel later on when I'm gonna upload this. Um. But yeah, if you have any question about combatants, like in specific, or if you want to join the Discord, please do so. We are very, very welcoming. There's a lot of friends. Like if you have bingo, we have a lot of shit. So I really recommend that. Yeah, I don't have much to say. It's been 2 hours of talking, which is a lot. So the good one, if you watch the whole thing, this is a video I really wanted to make. It went way longer than I thought. I don't know how. I I wish it didn't go as long. I don't know. I made like a 30 minutes run into a 2 hours video, but it's still effort to me. But yeah, I hope it helped you like understand Quantum better because I know it's a game that's very hated, very very fucked by a lot of people. And hopefully that can makes you try to enjoy it a bit more and play the game if you had trouble with it. So with that, I am done. Uh, I have a lot more things I could say, but I'm tired. Watch the VOD of the Church. I'm gonna try to put the VOD of the YouTube VOD when it's up. Matt still hasn't done it yet. I think I saw a notification on Discord, so I'm wondering if it's because he did it. But yeah. Anyway, thank you everyone. Thank you for watching. And we'll see you next time for more videos and more fun stuff. So yeah. Anyway, bye. Take care.